So much. I think there are three fundamental things in education that are very important. Mwalimu, very important. Mzazi.
Ndio.
Na sisi kama Zizi Africa we have come up with a framework that can support parents to think about education. Because what is happening is that ukiongea na wazazi wengi hawajui, wanafikiria wao wakishapeleka watoto shule kazi yao imeisha. Unasikia mzazi anakuuliza, na si kuna mwalimu huko? Kazi yangu si nikupeleka mtoto shuleni. Mbona unataka mimi nikuwe mwalimu? So how can we ensure that parents are involved? Ukiangalia CBC, there's something they are calling parental empowerment and engagement. There's a framework. At KICD, they have a very nice framework. What is missing is the implementation plan. We don't know how to implement this framework. So this is a challenge to the people, to the KICD, and all of us who are stakeholders in education to support parents. The other thing that is very important, umesema KIPSEA is almost, will get the results. If you want to change the way instruction happens in classroom, ati mwalimu afunze kitofauti, you have to assess differently. Lakini kama sasa vile ambavyo nilifanya mtihani darasa la 8 is the same way we are assessing the kids, and I was assessed during KCPE, is the same way. The teachers will teach the same way they taught. We have to think about a different way of assessing our kids. Hii mambo ya ABCD inastahili ishe, so that we allow the kids to think. Let them think outside the box. Don't just ask them 7 plus 8, and then you have given them choices. It is 15. Ask them if a child wrote maybe 56, what do you think was happening? So that they think, oh, huyu mwanafunzi confused between addition and multiplication. So you start engaging them in a different way of thinking. In my work, I'm very concerned about core competencies, and I think that is where I started. CBC has 7 core competencies. Critical thinking and problem solving. Allow me to mention them. Communication and collaboration. Imagination and creativity. Learning to learn. Citizenship. Self-efficacy and digital literacy. And it also has 8 values. Let us ask ourselves, what are the pedagogies? How do you teach a kid to have self-efficacy? How do you teach a learner to have creativity? How do you ensure that these values are lived? Because if we don't do that, we'll go back to 844. The only thing that the foundation for us to have an engaged, empowered, and an ethical citizen, which is very well documented in the curriculum, these are the core competencies that are very important. We have done research. We have evidence that shows we have a long way to go. We are on the journey. We can get there. Let us all come together and support education.
Asante sana.